Greetings, friend. Timberlake here from Smart Hobbies. The channel helps you transform a passing interest into a fun and enjoyable hobby. I have been corresponding on the CTC Discord with Bondi, a great setter. Really helped me out with the WXYZ-Wing video I posted just a little while ago. And Bondi said that he used a particular puzzle to kind of practice W-wings. And so he sent it to me here. This is a computer-generated puzzle sent to me by Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie, for giving this to me. I figured I would go on here and try to solve it now. W-wings is something that I have a hard time looking for. It's usually a technique I'll look for after I look for other things like X-wings and XY wings and the single-digit eliminations. But supposedly it contains quite a few of them, and so we'll kind of run through, and as I spot them, I'll call them out to you. And with that,
it's solving time.
Alright, let's show all the candidates. And run through, you can see there's a naked single one up at the top. I'm going to run down column 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, nothing there. Again, I'll look for some weak points. Alright, the 4s are limited to row 8 here in block 9. So we can eliminate that 4. And that means the 4s are limited up there, which makes sense. Okay, I see a 2, 6, 7 naked triple, so we'll call that out. So that means along row 5, 2, 6, 7 are in those 3 spots, so we can get rid of all the 2s and 6s and 7s. That makes that a 4, that makes that a 9. Okay. 7, 8, 7, 8 in block 1, we can finish it up with a 9, and then come across here, and basically I can get rid of all the other 7s and 8s across there, and leave us with a 1, 3, 5, make a triple here, and there's a 4, so that's a hidden single 4. We can solve that for a 4. But what I'll notice is now we can get rid of the 1s, 3s, and 5s from the rest of block 2. And what does that leave us with? Well, now I see a hidden single 9. You see as you eliminate candidates, the other candidates start to pop up a little easier. And so now there's a hidden single 6. And we solve that. Okay, 2, 7, 2, 7 now here in row 5. So that means that 6 is a hidden single. Alright, so far making pretty good progress. Haven't had to use 2 advanced techniques. There's only 1, 1 in row 3, so I'll solve that. 2, 7, 8, make a triple. That makes sense. And I look at the top, and kind of now I'm just going to do some scanning and see if there's other eliminations we can make before filtering the candidates. All right. Okay, so since we have a 2, 7 here, it's a locked pair. We can get rid of all the other 2s and 7s in block 5. And there's only 1, 2 left here in row 6. So we can solve that for 2. Scan down, scan across. Any other eliminations that we can make based off of that? No, not that I see. All right, now I can see a 3, 4, 7 here in column 1. You know, and basically if you just look here, you see that's a hidden single 6. So I'll solve that for a 6. Okay. Another thing I'll notice is now, look along column 4, there's only one place for it, at a 2. So there's a hidden single 2 right here. And I noticed it because the 2s were limited to columns 5 and 6 here, and then also in 5 and 6 here in blocks 2 and 5. That caught my eye. Okay. I only see 1, 9 here in row 8, so we can solve that. And there's only 1, 9 now in row 9, and the 9s are eliminated. Okay, scanning at the bottom, don't see any other eliminations I can make. Right, oh yeah, here we go. There's a 7, 8 naked pair in column 9, so we can get rid of any 7s or 8s. That gives us a 3, 5 naked pair. Okay, now I think I can move on to candidate filtering. Something else might pop up. So ones, nothing I can eliminate there with the ones. Twos, nothing special with the twos. Threes, don't see any eliminations with the threes just yet. Move on to the fours. Nothing with the fours. The fives. Alright, anything with the fives? I don't see anything with the fives. I am scanning through this kind of quickly, hoping something will just jump out at me. Oh, missed this hidden single six, and those eliminate all the sixes. Gives us a 158 triple down here. Gives us, I don't think there's any eliminations we can make in row 6, but I, kind of want to, you make the elimination, solve the candidate, and you want to look around and see if there's something else you can solve it real quickly. All right, let's go to the sevens. Some interesting pattern here going on with the sevens. And we have a skyscraper type pattern, but we've already eliminated the sevens from there. We have trying to see what else. It's a real interesting pattern. But I think we've made the elimination we can make right now just off of the sevens themselves. Like I'm looking here, this is like a two-string kite, but there's nothing to eliminate there. I'm looking at empty rectangles. I don't see anything to eliminate off of that. All right, let's go to the eights. And with the eights, we do have eights are limited here in block 8 to column 4, so I can get rid of these eights. That gives us now 3 5 3 5 7 1 3 5 7. Any other eliminations? No. All right, I can tell you I do see probably our first W-wing. All right, this is a D variant, so I'll show you the cells I'm talking about. So for a W-wing to take place, you're basically linking two bi-value cells that are the same. So in this case, 3 5 and 3 5. They obviously can't be in the same row or column, or they'd be a naked pair. For the D variant, you basically look along a chute, which is going to be, rows 7, 8, 9 in this case. So in the chute, 3 5s in one column block. This 3 5s in another column in different block. So then you go into the third block and look for the column or the row that's not being used. So this row is not being used. Well, you notice that it can be a 3 here, but not a 5. And I've explained this in previous videos, but if this was a 5 and this was a 5, you'd have a 5 come across there and a 5 across. There'd be no place to put a 5 in block 7. So we know then that one of these has to be a 3. Those has to be a 3. So any cell that sees both of these, we can eliminate a 3. And so that would be these 3, but those are already filled in, or these 3 down here. So we can eliminate a 3 from right there. That is W-wing. Yay. How does that affect things? Well, now the 3s become a basically locked candidates, a pointing pair in block 8. So you look up here, we know then we can eliminate that 3. So that means this we could solve for a 3. Now it gives us a 1 5 naked pair. We can't make any further eliminations off of that though yet. Nice. All right, let's go back to our 8s. That's where we started this whole campaign. I don't see anything else there. But since I made a couple of, filled in a couple, I'm going to go back to the candidates again, see if there's other single candidate eliminations I can make. Nothing for the 1s, nothing for the 2s. So now for the 3s, you'll notice is I've actually, this is a claiming pair of 3s, so I get rid of those 3s. So we did make some good damage, good progress with those 3s. And now you can see here's a 4 5 8 triple. So I'll show you. I like coloring for you guys. So that's a 4 5 8. So that means 4 5 8 eliminates those 3 cells. So we can eliminate the 5 from right there. Cool. Oops. And how does that affect things? we'll see when we go to the 5s, but it didn't cause for any eliminations right off the bat. Let's go to the 4s. No other eliminations for the 4s. Okay, the 5s. This cell still had plenty of 5s in it, in this block, so didn't really get to make any other eliminations. I do see some, like this is a strong link. You know, there's only 2 5s now here in row 8. This is a strong link, only 2 5s here in column 9 and column 8. So if we are looking for a W wing, the more of the strong links you have, the more chance you'll have that it'll connect those 2 by-value cells, because you'll have to have a strong link between 2 of the candidates that can see the beginning and the end cells of the W wing. All right, so I have a feeling the 5s may come into play later here. Let's go to the 7s. Again, there's a lot of strong links between the 7s. Strong link here, strong link here, strong link here, strong link here. So, but I don't see any eliminations I can make with the 7s right now. All right, on their own merits. 8s. We've made progress with this puzzle. Where can we go from here? I think it's going to be now time. Oh, we do have an X-wing. All right. I have no idea if that was there before, but I just say it now. Here's our X-wing. Columns. So the base sets, column 6, 9. Cover sets means that the 8s are pretty much limited to these 2 spots and these 2 columns. So if there's an 8 here, then there'd have to be an 8 here, because that 8 would be eliminated. If there's an 8 here, there'd have to be an 8 there, because this 8 would be eliminated. So we know that the cover set, so we know that it can't be an 8 in any other spot in those rows. And so you saw it was going to allow us to solve a 4 for right there. So X-wing, nice. I like X-wings. All right, and how did that affect our 4? Since this is the last, and how does it affect this? Okay, we have 3, 7, 8, naked, triple right there. I'm looking here, and I don't see another elimination I can make. Kind of looking for like a 2-string kite coming out of block 5. All right. But that was helpful, you know, getting those 4s. If you go back to the 4s, yeah, another naked 4, and then got the 4s in the block. Sweet. 3, 5, 8 in this block 9. Look up here. Can't make any more eliminations there. Nice, nice, nice. All right. I think now we're ready to actually go and look at the by-value cells. And look at it. There's a lot of by-value cells here. Oh, a ton. Which tells me that probably a good chance for XY wings, XY chains, or W wings. If I wanted to look, and I'm going to specifically look for W wing first, since I know there's supposed to be at least more than one of them in this puzzle. If I want to look for W wing, I'm going to look for the by-value candidates that are the same throughout the puzzle that don't see each other directly. So, I mean, it'd be something like this 7-8 and one of these, and maybe this 7-8, because there's a 7 here we can eliminate. The challenge will be being able to get something that will see both of them. And I don't think, like right now, I don't see a way to connect these, which is fine. Okay. I don't see a way to connect the 7-8 and the 7-8. Other candidates, there's a 5-8 here and a 5-8 there, but even if we connected them, there wouldn't be any elimination, so that's no point. A 3-8 here and a 3-8 here. Is there a way to connect those? I don't see a way to connect those two. And what I'm looking for is you either got to have a strong link from the 8s that they'd see, or a strong link for the 3s that they would see. So like this 3 goes all the way up to the next block. No good. This 8 It's not a, doesn't make a strong link with this 8, and this 8 sees it directly, so that's not going to help us. You know, there's also like a 3-5, 5-8, 3-8. I mean, that's an XY wing, but there's, you'll notice that it doesn't make any eliminations because you can eliminate 3s here or here. And you'll notice these things if you're going through and making eliminations in the cells. I mean, you'll see XY wings and X wings that don't make eliminations. I mean, it's good to see them, but just realize that that's the case. For example, like there's a 1-5 here and a 1-5 here. And so just like the D-wing variant, yeah, there's a 5 here, so you can eliminate a 5. You see, but the problem is there's no 5s to eliminate in these 3 cells or these 3 cells. So it's trying to put too much of a focus on that. So you have a 7-2 here and a 7-2 here. And there's a way to maybe eliminate 2 if somehow these 7s could see each other. And I don't see that happening either. Okay, I don't see a W wing right now. I think I've matched up all the pairs that I could, and I don't see a way of connecting them through a W wing. And that's okay. I mean, there might be another way to solve this puzzle. So let's see about an XY chain. 5 to 3. You remember, strong links within, so 5 to 3, and then weak outside. 5 to 3, 3 to 7, 5 to 3, 3 to 7, 7 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 7, 7 to 5. So we're ending in this 5. Started this 5, ended that 5. Any cell they can see, you can eliminate a 5. So we can eliminate a 5 from right there. That's an 8. That's a 7. That's an 8. And this is a 5. Okay, so that was an XY chain. Awesome. Help make eliminations. And again, you know, when you get stuck and you've seen a lot of BVCs, XY chain is the way to go. I'm going to tell you that right now. Starting here. One 7 7 4 4 3 3 7 7 5 5 3 3 8 8 5 5 8. Yeah, it won't connect up to there. So let's focus on here, and instead of looking for a W wing, how about I look for some other bi-value cell combination. So 1 7, oh 1 5, look at 5 7. Oh, I think we have an XY wing. So here's our pivot, here's our pinchers, and so it looks like if this is a 1, that'd be a 5. This is a 7, that'd be a 5. So this can't be a 5. If that can't be a 5, looks like there's no other 5s in column 5, so that has to be a 5. And we can solve that. Alright. Well, that's helpful. And then if that's a 5, now we have a 1 7 8 triple along there. 1 8 1 8, good. 1 8 2 8. Alright. What else does that open up for us? 7 1 7 1. Oh, hey, I see another W wing. Okay, so 7 to the 1, and so that's a strong link. Weak link to this one. Strong link to this one. There's only 2 1s in row 4. Weak link to this one. Strong link to that 7. So either one of these has to be a 7. That can't be a 7. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 3. That's a 7. That's a 5. That's a 3. Let's get rid of that. 8 1 7. I think we finally cracked this puzzle. Enough looking at it. Oh my goodness, that was a tough one on me. Let's go to the XYs. So W-Wings, not so easy to spot. And then when you mix them up with other advanced strategies, XY-Wings, X-Wings, it can throw you for your loops. You have to kind of train your mind and train your eyes to kind of switch between different types of strategies. Thank you so much, Bondi, for sending that to me to practice on. I really enjoyed it. What did you all think? Please put it in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Smart Hobbies. Get more Sudoku puzzles just like this. Thank you so much for watching.